Hello, my name is Thomas McGee, and in this video I wanted to give you a walkthrough of a really useful tool I discovered and have been testing out for a while now. So it's put out by someone by the name of Brian Harris. I think it's a part of his growth tools set. So what it is they just create and they produce a whole wide variety of free and really useful marketing tools that are all centered around better conversion rates for your website. To me, building an email list is essential to any type of online business, and that's what this tool is really useful for. So typically what you do when you're creating, when you're trying to build an email list using your website, you create some sort of squeeze page, or you've got opt-in forms kind of scattered throughout your website, hoping that somebody will give you their first name and their email address in exchange for some sort of lead magnet. However, what this tool enables you to do, which I found really useful about this tool, is that it takes it to the next step. After somebody has already given you their email address, after they've already signed up, this tool encourages them to share that freebie or that squeeze page that they signed up for in order to get even more bonuses. So I think the best thing I could probably do is just demo it for you and show you exactly how it works, because it's been super useful for me and a lot of the campaigns that I've done recently. So let's jump into it. So this is the GoViral front page. You can just sign up here to just get a free account. So what I've done is I've actually created a number of them already. But what I'll do here is I'll just create a new one right here so you can actually see how this works. Part of the reason I really like this tool is because it gives you some clear goals that you can aim for. So if you just want to get more traffic to your website, if you want to get more people to read a post, sell a product. So it's really good at kind of guiding you through. I typically just pick get more traffic to my website, because essentially what I want people to do most of the time is I just want them to share the thing I gave to them for free so that I can kind of exponentially grow the amount of people signing up for that. So I just click website and then I click next. And let's move this so you can see that. There we go. And then it just gives you a nice couple of layout options. I typically pick the modal centered and then just click next. And they've already kind of got a lot of it filled in for you. So here's what happens, or the way that this is kind of laid out, is it gives you the option to create a number of bonuses. So I've got a number of extra ebooks that I typically give away. So, and these don't even necessarily have to be ebooks. You could do videos, you could do courses, you could do any number of things that you want to give away. The whole idea here is we're creating a second squeeze page that's developed for those people who have already signed up. So rather than just showing people a generic thank you page, you can show them a second page that encourages them to share what they just gave away. And then you can go in here and you can change the color as well. And you can even customize the background image. So let's go ahead and do that. You can also change the text to where if people don't want this, so what's going to happen, and you'll be able to see a little bit of a better example of this here in a moment, but if people don't want this, they can just, click no thanks. And then when they click that link, you could say, have it take them to your website. And we can change all this later if you want to. Okay, so here's the call to action. So here's the thing. We want people, do you want to go VIP to get all the bonuses? And it lists out the specific bonuses that they will get. So now we need a call to action. Typically what I'm trying to do is I want people to share the specific thing that I just gave them. So for example, here's a squeeze page I've been building to a free online course that people can get instant access to if they sign up on this page. So what I typically want to do is after somebody has signed up for this course, I want people to then be able to share that course. So, they found it useful, hopefully, so I want them to share it with other people to unlock these bonuses. So the way that would work, first of all, I would get my URL, but I want people to, on Facebook, share a post. I found that Facebook generally works the best because that's typically where I'm going to be running, ads and things like that. So I would say, paste in the URL here. And you can actually, they've got some advanced features in here where you can create a Facebook app and then verify the share. I usually don't go through those steps, but you can if you need to. But they've got a ton of other options on here. You can have them, watch a video on YouTube, or, you want them to upvote something or email this to a friend. That works as well. There's a lot of different calls to action that you can do in order to allow somebody to download all of the extra bonus content that you've created for them. So kind of the whole idea here, and what we're trying to do, is we're trying to incentivize people to take an extra action after they have already signed up for whatever it is that you're giving them. Most of the time what we do is we just give them a generic thank you page, which is just kind of a wasted opportunity. This helps you to take it to the next step and to share it with more people. So to jump back in here, as we're going through and we're filling this out, we've got, this page has been created. We've got our call to action. We want people to share this particular page after they've signed up. So then all we have to do is click next, and then we'll be able to see that after they've shared it, this is the page that they would be able to download each of these individual items. So what I'm typically going to do is I'm going to go in here and I'm going to grab, let's see here. I'm going to grab the color scheme that I want to pull from this. Nice thing about this, like I said, is it's just so super easy to customize. You just go in here with a few clicks. I'm just kind of customizing this to match my brand a little bit better. Here's what I've done. I've created, here is the title, and then here's all those links, and then here's the actual link I've developed for people to actually, it's a direct download, so somebody can just download each of these individually. And then what I do, just kind of from a usability perspective, this is just a little bit of an extra kind of hack, is that they offer the ability to create a ghost item, which essentially you could give them like another download that you didn't tell them about, kind of a surprise download. What I use this for, however, is to give them an extra link to go to the video that they, the first video of the series that they get for signing up here. So it's kind of a usability thing. I just wanted to give them an extra link to be able to go and to access what it is they already signed up for. And that's worked pretty well for me. So now all you have to do is then go and install this code, and it's really easy. So what you can do is you can use the hosted version, so that they're going to give you a link that you can just use, and then on all of your marketing campaigns you can just paste this in and direct people directly to this. And then as you can see here, if I click on this link, this is going to share that URL, and then once they share the URL, then they're going to be able to download all of those bonuses. But what you can also do, and what I like a little bit better, is that you can actually paste in here a URL on your site. So what you can do if you're working within WordPress is just jump in here and create a brand new page, just a nice blank page. It doesn't have to be anything but thank you if you don't want it to, so we could just say thanks. Install the code myself. You can just literally copy that whole code. I go into the text area just to make sure that that works properly. Hit publish. And then when I view this page on my WordPress website, you'll see that it loads in that page, and you'll see that that way I get this nice URL rather than the other one that was kind of long and it's got the GoViral in there. This one is a little bit cleaner. So let's go ahead and take a look at how this actually works then. If I go into this site, so you can kind of see the workflow in action. So if I jump on over to this and I go ahead and click get instant access, you'll see that I'm immediately redirected to this page that we just created. So what then somebody would be able to see is you want to go VIP and get all the bonuses. So here's all the things that you get. So then somebody gets to share that on Facebook. So we want them to go through, I'm not going to go through the process of sharing it right here, but then somebody can share this to go immediately and download all of those ebooks. And it's that simple. So as you can see, it's a nice extra incentive for somebody to share something that they're already, something that they've already gained access to. And then they can just click that last button, and then they get instant access to the video workshop, which was promised to them. And then of course this would also be sent to them via email as well. Okay, so hopefully you found that useful. It's just, I found it super useful myself. I've seen it in a number of the campaigns I've created in the past, that it's done a great job of just like skyrocketing the amount of people who actually end up signing up for a contest, for a workshop, for a webinar, or just for a lead magnet that you have built onto your website. So hopefully you found this useful. I'm going to leave links to a lot of the tools that I've been using in the description, so be sure to check those out. As always, hit that like button if you found this useful, subscribe if you're not already, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video.